Front splits, long lunge, glute lift, assisted. If you're a gymnastics skill seeker working towards your front splits, you'll want to give glute lifts a try. In this variation, we use assistance to support some of the body weight, allowing us to build strength in the long lunge position. In this video, I'm using a set of P-bars, but you can use some boxes, kettlebells, or even some kitchen chairs, whatever you've got at hand. Start by kneeling in a lunge position between your supports. Place your hands on the supports and use them to assist the long lunge. The aim is to keep your torso fairly upright and to feel a deep stretch in the hip flexors. You want to place the front foot slightly forward of the knee and make sure it's in line with the same side shoulder. We're after a shoulder width stance. You want to ensure the front knee doesn't collapse inwards during the glute lift. It's best to pull the knee out to the side, as this will allow you to sink deeper into the stretch. A few key points to pay attention to. You must contract the glute of the rear leg and set the pelvis into a posterior pelvic tilt, PPT. You want to limit the lower back arching and create a deep stretch on the hip flexor of the rear leg. The hips and the shoulders need to be square. Make sure the torso doesn't twist, as this will decrease the effectiveness of the hip flexor stretch. You must internally rotate the rear hip. The best way to achieve this is to focus on pushing the knuckle of the big toe and the pinky toe into the floor. If the knuckle of the pinky toe isn't pushing into the floor, then you're missing the hip internal rotation. From the lunge position, you want to shuffle the rear foot back and move into the long lunge. The distance of the long lunge will depend on your hip mobility. Make sure you pay attention to the key points above. Once the rear foot is in position, the aim is to extend the back knee by pushing the heel of the foot away from the body. Try to push the heel away to straighten the back knee as much as possible without moving up. Imagine the top of your head is touching the ceiling and there is no room to move up. The goal is to lengthen the body and to sink lower, not to move up. Hold the glute lift for 2 to 5 seconds and then place the rear knee back on the floor. If you can increase the long lunge while maintaining the key points above, shuffle the rear foot back. Otherwise, continue to perform the reps where you are. The assisted long lunge can be performed for repetitions, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. 6 to 8 reps with a 3-second pause in each glute lift is a good starting point. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.